Wilcox, a three-point shot. Good.
Wilcox likes that shot about 3 feet back of that line.
Wilcox, 5'11", 140 junior. Had come in averaging 6 6/10 points. Aldridge. Williams cutting for the basket. A holding foul inside.
Williams went right into the teeth of that defense then and got quadruple teamed, it looked like, right around the basket and drew the foul. No shooting foul, the referee said. Well, he did have his back to the basket.
I believe the foul was on Keebler, number 45, his second.
Comes Owsley into the ball game, Dick, number 54. He looks like a tackle off the football team.
That is Jason Owsley.
Big guy.
Yes, sir, 6'2", 218 junior. Melvin has come back for North. Stockton has gone out. They lob into Walker into the basket. Puts it on the floor. Now Williams misses from the corner. Tipped out of bounds, ruled off North. Well, Brian Franklin, who came in averaging 21 points a game, having a little trouble getting started for North.
I'll tell you what, Central Hardin Bruins are really playing very, very hard around that basket now. Making it tough to get a rebound, making it tough to score.
6.5 minutes left in the first half. Central up by 4 points. Wilcox running 15-footer is there for Eric this time.
Stop and pop, they call it. Nice looking jumper by Wilcox.
19-13. Franklin now had a screen from Huff, didn't take the outside shot. Williams drives. There's contact. I think he was blocked by Owsley, and the basket should be good. Jason Owsley's first foul.
And that basket's good. Robert Williams beginning to take the ball to the hole.
That's his first goal.
Trying to get something done here. Trying to get North Hardin started.
Williams, a 5'11", 155-pound senior, came in averaging 13 points and now has 3 for this game. And it's a 19-16 Central Hardin lead. The Bruins have the ball. T.J. Meredith against Williams. Penetration. Dishes a shot up underhanded. It rolls off. But a foul was whistled. Must have been a turnover.
I believe he called a charging foul.
Oh, okay. If so, it's number 2 on Meredith. Melvin passes to Franklin and got around Owsley and hits the shot.
Beautiful jump shot by Brian Franklin. Excellent shooter.
Now we have a 1-point game. Central ahead 19-18. This is Heidi outside to Wilcox. Rebound claimed by Walker. Knocked away from him, out of bounds on good hustle by Elmore.
Into the game for the Trojans, number 24, Joey Stockton. And into the game for the Bruins, number 13, Kenny Lyon.
Stockton comes in again for North. Stockton, Walker, Williams, Huff, and Melvin. Now Franklin is in there and Walker is not. David Melvin. Outside it's Williams. Huff will take the 3. Elmore claims the rebound. Knocked away from him, out of bounds. Central will take it the length of the court.
Comes the press back up. Well, about 2/3 court now. They're right. They're not really pressing.
19-18, Central with the lead and the ball. Wilcox, another outside shot. Huff the carom for North. Melvin. Long pass down to Franklin, knocked away from him, out of bounds.
Owsley just reached back, got his hand on that ball before Franklin could put it in the basket. It's good defensive play.
Aldridge returns for North. Huff will go out. Now Jeff Blair is in for Central, making his first appearance. Blair is number 12, a 6'2", 165-pound junior. Melvin tries to inbound to Franklin. And he was on the end line as he received the pass.
Well,
nope, that's not right.
it's a little hard to get the signal then.
North will play it in again. Aldridge from the corner. Hit it. 3-point basket by Jeremy Aldridge, his first hoop. And North has edged back into the lead, 21-19. It's been a seesaw first half. Blair might have gotten away with a walk. Down to Owsley, his shot blocked. Stockton trying to make a save, did. Owsley knocked it away from him. It's out of bounds to North Hardin.
Coach Morris playing a lot of players again tonight, with 3 of his starters on the bench right at the moment.
Aldridge. Williams hitting from the corner. Well, a couple of quick threes, and North Hardin has a lead of 24-19 now. They can do that to you. They've always done it ever since the coming of the 3-point rule.
Well, they'll put those 3-pointers up.
5-point North Hardin lead. Nearing the midway point of the second quarter. Nice fake. Elmore down the end line to
Good
score.
move by Elmore then.
That's his first basket.
One of only 2 starters in the ballgame right at the moment. Well, the only starter, really.
This is Melvin to Aldridge. Trying to go inside to Franklin. Knocked away from him.
Good defense
Wilcox.
again in the middle.
And he was stripped of the ball by Williams, but steps are called to say it was not a clean steal. It's Central's ball.
I've been impressed with Central's interior defense tonight. They've really made it tough inside to score.
Kenny Lyle, number 13, is in the lineup. 5'9", 138 junior out at the point guard spot. Central put it in the hoop. It won't count. A foul was called before the shot.
David Melvin having a little trouble in guarding Wilcox as he made that move and pivot. He had him by the arm.
Justin Huff comes in for North Hardin. Melvin is checked out. Jeff Blair, 6'2", 165 junior, is the free throw shooter for Central. Nope, no free throw. They try to go inside to Owsley, and it's picked off by North. Williams, nice pass inside to Franklin.
Robert Williams gets credit for that basket. That was a beautiful pass.
Again, the lead is 5 for the Trojans, 26-21. Wilcox has it. Comes outside. Elmore. He was being fouled, being bumped as he made his cut.
That's what you can do when you get that real hard pressure. North's really getting up in their face now. You just take it to the basket, get the foul.
Joey Stockton picking up his second foul there, and the bonus is in effect again. Elmore didn't get it. Aldridge. Huff. Franklin. Good. That's 8 points for Franklin after a slow start. Kenny Lyle. Walker getting that rebound, and somebody was on his back.
Number 13, grabbing him by the arm.
That was Kenny Lyle's first foul.
Lyles.
28-21, the 7-point North Hardin edge is the biggest margin either team has led by in the half. Brian Macy, number 45, is in for North Hardin. Macy, a 6'3", 185 senior. Missing the free throw was Walker.
Macy and Williams kind of got in each other's way then. They were both had the same idea.
Central's gone a little bit cold the last 3 minutes. Trailing by 7 points now. Wilcox comes to Blair. Got 3 guards in there now. Wilcox, Blair, and Lyle. Blair hits the 3.
3 by Jeff Blair.
It's his first scoring. Makes it 28-24.
Central's 3 for 4 on 3-point efforts tonight.
Wow. Franklin being fronted by Owsley. A backdoor cut.
Nice
by
backdoor.
Walker.
Nice backdoor. Nice basket. Good control then by Robert Williams. Robert Williams has such good, marvelous control of his body. He caught the ball then, was in traffic and went up, kept control of himself, got fouled, put the ball in the basket. Real good athletic move.
Williams trying to make it a 3-point trip. And does. Well, it's 31-24. Wilcox. Outside now to Lyle. Jeff Blair misses from the outside. A follow by Elmore won't go down. That was Walker getting the rebound.
Walker's really made his presence felt.
Yep. Franklin into Walker. Works underneath. Missed it. But trailing the play and scoring, I believe that was Franklin. That's 10
Sure
for
was.
Franklin.
Ryan Franklin on the follow.
And a 9-point North Hardin advantage, 33-24, just over a minute to go in the half. They have a holding foul against North Hardin.
North really putting the pressure on him defensively.
I believe that's on Franklin, and if so, it's his third.
Here comes Justin Huff, probably going to take Franklin's place, right. Franklin's going to sit down now. That is his third foul.
Yep. Jeremy Elmore at the free throw line. He missed his only previous foul shot. The bonus is in effect. Central again having troubles at the line tonight.
Into the game for the Bruins.
Looks like that's Brian Lowry coming into the ball game.
First appearance for Brian, wearing number 22. He's a 6'2", 176-pound senior.
Daddy is a fine biology teacher at North Hardin High School, and of course sitting on the Central Hardin side, rooting his son on tonight.
Here's Elmore. Short with this one. Macy clears for North. Inside the minute mark of the first half. Josh Elliott, number 20, is in for the Central Hardin Bruins. Oh, wide open. Melvin to Walker, who scored.
Beautiful pass again by Robert Williams.
Second goal for Walker. Pretty quick for a big kid, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Good jumping ability, good size.
Elmore working outside. He's used up his dribble. Takes it inside to Lowry. Oh, ball gets stuck up there, but a whistle been blown anyway.
Lowry did a nice job then. He got the ball down in the paint there, gave him a little head fake, got Walker, who has some inexperience, got Walker off his feet up into the air and almost made the shot. Maybe it was too far under to get it on the board. Here comes Craddock Jaggers back in.
Macy checks out. 16 seconds left in the half. Brad Heide free throwing for the first time in this game for Central. Check that. It's Lowry, free throw line. Lowry, 22 instead of Heide.
Had two shots. Everybody was going for the ball, but Brian has another one here.
So he hits one of two. 35-26. North with the ball and a 9-point lead. Aldridge directing the traffic out front against Wilcox. Gets a pick from Huff. Williams missing from the corner. Central's getting the rebound there by Chad Lewis, number 25, but not in time to do anything with it. For the balanced attack of Central Hardin, Brad Heide has 6 points. 5 have been scored by Will Simcoe, 5 by Eric Wilcox, 3 for Jeff Blair, John Keebler, and Jeremy Elmore, and 1 point for Brian Lowry. I wouldn't have known anything about him if Coach Bevers hadn't said Mark Hopkins off tonight. He's sick. Somebody else will wear his number. The guy we've been trying to get ready to play here for a while. It's big guy Theron Walker. He'll be wearing Hopkins' number. But sure enough, he got in before the end of the first quarter and scored a couple baskets in the first half. Aldridge, a 3-point shot for the Trojans. Oh, that should be an offensive foul on Stockton.
Well, I want to tell you what, it's pretty thrilling, though, to see Joey Stockton sky like that, isn't it?
Yes,
it looked as though he had wings. He came flying from the free throw line, about 6 or 7 feet off the ground,
yeah.
It looked like.
He's only 5'10", and he was up above everybody. I want to look at the fouls as soon as we have an opportunity. Simcoe outside now. This is Elmore into Keebler. Meredith has his shot blocked. North on the run out. Huff missed it. Another miss there by Franklin. Central's going the other way. North breaks up the play. The fouls for North are Williams with 1, Aldridge 1, Franklin 3. Stockton now has 3.
That could prove to be something. Franklin with 3, Dick.
Melvin 1 and Walker 1. Central trying to get it in bounds. Simcoe shakes loose. Short jumper. A tip there by Heide.
Heide went up with both hands that time. Nice control tip.
Way back in the dark ages when they first started trying some tip-ins, they looked like that. Controlled 2-hand tips.
Controlled tip, both hands.
Hardly ever see it anymore.
Good defense again by North.
Williams was stopped on his bid to drive into the middle and make something
Meredith
happen.
made that good play.
And Meredith comes down and scores on the other end. That's his first field goal.
I want to tell you what, this starting 5 for Central can play. They honestly can. Play well together, play good defense.
Stockton, bingo.
Oh, Stockton, isn't that a beautiful jump shot?
That's his first hoop. It's 37-30. North leads, Central has the ball. Heide, Elmore. Gets a nice pick, down to the baseline, hit it.
Credit that nice pick over there by Heide.
Yeah. And there's a steal by T.J. Meredith at the other end. It's 37-32. Tempo picking up a bit. Meredith, good drive, got around Williams, missed the shot. Good move.
Really was. They squandered a nice effort then by T.J. Meredith getting that ball back on the interception, and they squandered their opportunity.
Aldridge calls the play. Williams.
Going to start looking inside for Mr. Brian Franklin.
Stockton, Aldridge. Into the middle to Franklin. He's not having a real good night.
I tell you what, they're really making it tough on him. Oh my, what a steal
by Williams.
What a steal.
Franklin has 10 points. A lot of guys would be tickled to death if they were in double figures this early in the game, but he's getting the shots he likes, and a lot of them aren't going in. He's not shooting any 78% in this game, that's for sure. There's a putback basket by Simcoe after a miss by Keebler.
Fighting hard on that board then. Good rebound.
7 for Will, and it's 39-34 North. 3 minutes gone in this third quarter. Bounce pass inside to Franklin. And looks like a Central Hardin foul.
Central Hardin is doing about as good a job giving weak side help as you'll see a ball club do. They're going into Franklin, and here comes the weak side help, and all of a sudden, just in the blink of an eye, they got 3 people, sometimes 4 people around Brian Franklin. No question about it. They came in here tonight to try to limit Franklin and make him miss some shots, and they really have done it.
That foul was on T.J. Meredith, his third. I think Aldridge got away with a walk, but his pass is stolen by Meredith anyway. The Central Hardin fouls: Meredith 3, Simcoe 2, Elmore 1, Keebler 2, Wilcox 1, Owsley 1, and Lyle 1.
It's Theron Walker down low now.
Walker out on the side. Williams over to Huff. Aldridge pass a little bit behind Franklin, and then Central returns the favor as the Bruins throw it away.
Well, good defense. Got the turnover, and they squandered a 3-on-2 situation. And that's not what you want to do when you're trying to beat a good North Hardin team on their own floor. You want to take advantage of all those situations.
Melvin has come in for North, replacing Aldridge. Trojans lead is 3. They led by 9 at the half. David Melvin, Huff, Williams. Got 2 big guys down low there. Franklin and Walker. Lob and alley-oop into Walker. Missed the shot. Franklin follows and scores.
Franklin just muscled that thing in with 2 people on him.
That was a nice lob.
It sure was.
A little later in the season, Walker will handle that and make teams pay for it. A miss. A putback basket by Heidi, who was fouled on the play.
Good offensive rebound by Heidi. And I don't know who that foul was on.
It's on Williams, his second.
It was on Williams. Okay, I started to say if it was on Brian Franklin, that would be bad. Franklin is down here in the crowd, and there's no question about it. I'm watching Central. They're taking it right down at the hole now, and you know what they got on their mind, Dick. They're going at Brian Franklin. They want to get that 4th foul on him.
Yep.
And I guarantee you that's what Coach Donnie Morris is talking about right now. He's saying, hey, we're going inside. Give him a little head fake and go to that hole with the ball. Don't worry about getting the shot blocked. Go at him.
The foul was actually on Huff and not on Williams. On Huff, it's his first. Well, it's 41-38. Central led by 3 after a quarter. The Trojans went up by 9 at the half, and now it's a 3-point ball game. That's kind of what we expected.
Really the same story the other night when Central was playing Elizabethtown. They were up at the end of the first quarter. At the end of the half, they were down 9. Then they came back the third quarter and went up by 5, 4-5. Looks like almost the same pattern tonight, doesn't it?
Yep.
Of course, they haven't caught North Hardin yet. That may not, but they sure are playing well this quarter.
So far tonight, Central still having trouble at the free throw line, hitting only 5 of 10.
As Craddock Jagger's getting ready to come in, I guarantee you if they'll give him about a 15-yard down and out, he'll get them right on the numbers.
Brad Heidi at the line for the first time. He has 10 points. He's the first Bruin in double figures. So now it's a 2-point North Hardin lead. Walker continues to set up low post right and Franklin low post left. Melvin and Jaggers are the guards. I've got a 3-guard offense. Williams is still in. Melvin trying to go inside to Franklin. Play broken up.
Again, real good defensive effort inside. Good interior defense by this starting 5 of the Bruins.
Jaggers whips it into Walker. He scores and is fouled on the play apparently by Elmore.
Well, they had the people down there then, the Bruins did, but they sure didn't get up with him on that jump shot. Nobody really contested Brian Franklin then. That, of course, excuse me, Theron Walker.
Elmore, number 21 of Central, his second foul. That's the 6th point by Theron Walker. Not a bad debut, his first varsity game.
No, he's a very impressive looking athlete. free throw doesn't look that good, but I'll tell you what, everything else does.
On the run, 2-on-1 Central. Meredith, not a real good percentage shot. He'd have been better to hold it up and pass off, I believe. Tempers flare a little bit as they go for the rebound. Officials quickly have everything under control, no problem. Let's see who the foul is against.
Don't really know who he called that foul on.
I don't know who that was on. Must have been on Central. Somebody must have pushed going for that ball.
I was watching the referee, but I never did see him give a number.
No, I didn't either. Central again squandered an opportunity after coming up with possession. Williams hits from downtown for North Hardin. That's 14 points for Robert. And it's 46-39.
Robert Williams can do a lot of things on that basketball floor. And one of the things he does so well is shoot that three-point shot.
Central has called a timeout. Central is hustling. They're most of the time working for pretty good shots, playing good defense, but their judgment, their decisions have not been what I thought were real sharp here in this third quarter. They'll make a steal, make a good defensive play, go down and throw it away or take an ill-advised shot.
Yes, absolutely, Dick. I've noticed that they're hustling so hard on defense, and when you get that turnover, you want to make the other team pay for that turnover, and they really haven't done it. They have, I think, maybe forced play just a little bit. They're getting good shots. All they have to do is get down here in a half-court offense and run their offense and be patient. And in this tight ball game, shooting percentage is going to mean something. They didn't shoot well that first half, only 31%. Now they've come out here this half, and they have hit 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 11. That's close to 70%.
Central on the attack, trailing now by 7 points. This is Elmore. Simcoe. Shot blocked there by Walker. Williams down to Melvin, who can't hang on to it. And a score by Franklin into the basket.
Good hustle by North Hardin.
It's 14 for Franklin. It's 48-39, equaling that 9-point halftime advantage the Trojans enjoyed. Elmore in and out. That was a three-point try. Jagger's pass broken up by Meredith. Heidi trying to feed it to Simcoe, and as the pass came in, North picked up the foul.
Simcoe hasn't hit the basket tonight like I've seen him shoot and pass. He's got a nice jumper.
Brad Jaggers, number 10, picking up that foul for the Trojans. At the end of this quarter, we'll take a look at our 5th Region boys basketball ratings. During each of our cable casts, Coach Tully and I rate the teams, and we average out our votes, come up with the top 10. Heidi missing a shot that quite often he'll hit. A big pile up on the rebound. Is that Franklin that's down? Yes. He's getting up, limping a little bit.
All right, that floor is pretty hard, Dick, and I think he just got a bump on a knee or something when he went down.
Elmore inbounds. Keebler, shot.
Wow, blocked by Theron Walker.
On the run out, Jaggers feeds nicely to Walker.
Oh, beautiful break.
Jaggers could have taken that shot himself, but he set up Walker. Another Central Hardin timeout has been called. North has its biggest lead of the game now at 11 points, 50-39.
It looked like it looked as though Central was coming back on them, and then I think the difference right now is the fact that Central couldn't convert those turnovers into baskets, and all of a sudden you're seeing an excellent North Hardin team come back here and make a run on Central after they'd gotten within 2 points.
Central not that big. When you look at some of the leaping ability of the North Hardin players, they're not quite as athletic overall as North. They play together extremely well, but they've got to play smart basketball. And second, they've got to hit foul shots.
Absolutely. And get real good shots. They have to get real good shots. Of course, that comes when you're playing well together.
Well, in this day of the three-point basket, a lead can be chopped into or overcome very quickly. Meredith loses control of it, but it goes right through Walker of North also and out of bounds, and Central gets it back.
TJ wanting a foul, and he's looking back at Billy Hilton and saying, hey, you know, they're reaching, they're hitting me. Referees don't pay much attention there.
Heidi
with that nice soft jumper.
He's become a very steady ball player. That's his 13th point. Way outside, a shot by Aldridge comes off. It's 50-41 North. Here's Meredith driving. Feeds it off to Simcoe. Heidi is stripped of the ball. Aldridge has it. And Aldridge gets his second basket of the game. (52-41), North by 11. Elmore to put it in play.
Back to 11 points again. Central needs a basket real bad with a minute to go in this quarter.
They overload and let TJ go to the right side and hit the short jumper.
Good one-on-one move. Just drove the defense back, went straight up for a nice soft jump.
52-43, we're in the final minute of the third quarter. Jaggers at long range, works with Williams. Now Aldridge.
North might go for one here. They're running some time off that clock.
Yeah, and they're also letting him get a little closer to the end of the game and protect Brian Franklin, who's on the bench with those 3 fouls.
Right.
Using a single low post now, and Walker. He's not really playing the post. He just set up down on the block.
They're going to go for, they'll set a high post screen here. Put somebody in the corner. They'll run off the high post screen. And if he doesn't get the shot on the pick and roll, they'll hit the guy in the corner for the 3. Watch this. Watch how it works.
Aldridge, good penetration.
No.
Shot rolled in. That was a big bucket.
Really big bucket.
That's the end of the third quarter. And North Hardin holds a lead of 11 points, 54-43 over the Central Bruins.
That last play that North just run is a stock play that Coach Bever's been running here for several years. They list, especially since the three-point play came into use. He'll run his best ball handling guard usually, or best passing guard off that high post screen. Of course, they're looking for a drive to the basket as Jeremy Aldridge got then, and if they get double teamed, they'll just kick it down to the corner for the 3-point shot.
Here's a look at our 5th region boys ratings. Marion County, the defending region and state champ, remains number 1. Nelson County lost in the King of the Bluegrass tournament, but gave a good account of themselves recently. North Hardin is 3rd, Laverna, Adair County, Elizabethtown, Hart County, Central Hardin, Meade County, and Bethlehem. And actually, Central and Meade, we have in a tie for 8th and 9th place.
I think that's pretty. I don't think we get too much argument out of that right now. Meade County is not playing up to par, but as I said, we were talking about before the game, Miller's not playing right now, and he's a big part of that ball club.
Here's Melvin as North has it to start the fourth quarter. Backdoor pass to Walker. Overthrew it. Franklin is back in the lineup. North gets the ball back. Shot misses by Melvin from the corner, and it's out of bounds to Central. Meredith floats a pass down to Heidi.
Caught North sleeping there.
Yeah.
Wasn't anybody looking for him over there.
He was open and he took advantage of it. It's 54-45. Melvin, Aldridge, Williams, Melvin again. Tell you, Keebler and Franklin doing a pretty good job leaning on each other inside.
Good work by Will Simcoe. Good hustle. Like good defense then.
Central gets an extra possession here on the good defensive play. Let's see if they take advantage.
This is where you need to run your offense, get a good shot, don't waste it.
Meredith, one-on-one. Off to Elmore. Nice bounce pass under the basket. Simcoe hitting the 15-footer.
They did a good job running their offense then. Had good patience. Paid off.
9 points for Simcoe. It's 54-47 North. Well, Franklin comes outside and misses. Meredith rebounds, and Franklin got back on defense to break up the play.
Tell you what, you know, in most games, that would have been a pretty good pass then. That lead pass to Keebler that Franklin jumped up and intercepted, but Franklin's got such good athletic ability and good jumping ability. He just couldn't get the ball over his head, past his arms.
North Hardin has taken a timeout. That last foul was on Keebler of Central, number 45. What I like to see, I don't care what school a player represents, but here was Franklin. As we said, he came into this game. He'd taken 1 3-point shot this season and hit it. He took a long shot right there, missed it. Instead of getting down, he immediately got back on defense and made a play.
Made the good defensive play. Well, that just kind of attests to what kind of an athlete Brian Franklin is. He's just an extremely good athlete, plays hard, and obviously it's paying off for him. Brian's a real good basketball player. I think he'd play for anybody in the state, and he's unquestionably one of the best players in this district, and he's, of course, one of the best players in the 5th region. No question about that.
It looks like philosophy of basketball is changing a lot. It used to be if you had, 7, maybe 8 players, you thought you were set. But more and more we're seeing teams go 9, 10, 11 deep sometimes.
Yeah.
Williams outside. Both of these teams have used a lot of people tonight.
Trying to go to Big Walker inside.
Into the game for the Trojans, number 24, Joey Stockton.
North Hardin has played 9 people in this game. I think Central's played about 11. Williams in the corner. Melvin. Stockton. 54-47. North Hardin with the lead. We have just under 6 minutes left in the game. North running a little time off the clock around the perimeter. Inside Franklin.
Triple teamed again. Had to get the ball out.
Williams bouncing underneath.
Good,
blocking
good.
foul. Melvin was blocked.
Melvin going back door then, got a nice bounce pass. 7-point ball game right now. Central needs to go down, still have some patience, run their offense, and be sure that they score each time down.
Brad Heide, number 32 of Central, drew the foul. That's his first of the game. The free throw shooter is Melvin. He made 2 foul shots and as many tries in the first half. Missed 2 this time. There's Elmore with the rebound. TJ Meredith. Oh, almost lost it. Good feet underneath.
Oh, yeah.
It's good for Keebler.
Meredith making a nice pass down after almost losing the ball.
Keebler's first field goal. So again, it's a 5-point lead for North at 54-49. Williams takes it inside to Franklin. Turned around, his guard overran him going for a steal, and he was wide open.
Keebler went for the steal in and didn't get the weak side help quickly enough. Franklin being the good scorer he is, made him pay.
56-49 North. Keebler cut off on the baseline. Simcoe.
They better go to Keebler, see if they can get Franklin in some trouble.
Elmore shakes loose and hits a 12-footer.
Elmore's got to be a pretty dependable jump shooter from about 15 feet.
7 points for Elmore. 56-51 North. 4:25 left in the game. Aldridge. Nice feed into Franklin. The fall away is there.
I'll tell you what, Dick, that's just that's poetry. That's perfection. When he does that little soft lean back, fall away jumper, it's 2.
Central missing. Put back there by Owsley, who just came into the game. No, that was Keebler, 45.
Keebler did a good job then, and I believe he just drew the 4th foul on Brian Franklin.
Number 52, Franklin's 4th. Keebler. Nearly back-to-back field goals here for Central. Now he'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was a big play by Keebler then.
He can chop the deficit to 4 points by sinking this free shot. He does. Keebler hits the freebie, and it's 58-54. I'll tell you, we've got a pretty good crowd here. There's some empty spots in the bleachers, but down along the area leading to the exits, a lot of people standing and watching the game for some reason instead of getting a seat.
Nice crowd. Nice crowd.
And what do we got?
Got an offensive foul, I think.
Away from the ball, Huff.
It looked like maybe Melvin might have. Who did he call the foul on? It was an offensive foul, but I'm not sure who it was on. I thought maybe Melvin pushing off to get himself free, but it could have been an illegal pick. I didn't see the number flashing.
Well, Central could pull to within 1 with a 3-point basket. Whoop! Almost turned it over as it got through Elmore, and Meredith saves it. This is Simcoe. So it's a 2-point game, 58-56 North Hardin. Looked like North was going to blow it wide open here toward the end of the 3rd quarter, didn't it?
Yes, it certainly did, but this is a pretty good Central ball club. I really am impressed with them, Dick. They're they don't have the athletic ability that some teams have, but they're all smart kids. They're honor students. I know they should understand what it takes to win, and that's to be highly selective with their shot selection and pass the ball, run their patterns intelligently, and I think that they can give a lot of people problems.
That jockeying there in the blocks, Keebler drew his 4th foul working against Franklin. North misses a shot from the corner. Central has a ball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Meredith a drive. Heidi. Franklin controls a big board there for North. And a backcourt foul. That's going to go against Simcoe of Central.
Well, Simcoe really hustling in, going after the ball. 2-point ball game, 2:59 goal, 3 minutes to go. It's just anybody's game now, Dick. Anybody's game.
Coach Donnie Morris of Central is letting his starting group here stay together pretty much in the second half.
The second half, and it's paying off for him. They were 9 points down at halftime.
Williams misses. And there's Franklin coming from nowhere to grab the
rebound.
ball.
Big rebound then by Brian Franklin.
He just stuck with it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Jaggers.
I bet you they're going to be looking for him, too.
Keebler on defense playing with 4 fouls. Franklin of North Hardin on offense playing with 4, and they're matched against each other.
Back it out, buy a little time here.
They've been leaning on each other all night.
All right, backing out, buying a little time. Here he goes to the basket.
And Keebler has just fouled out. Away from the ball, Keebler caught fouling Franklin. Keebler departs after scoring 8 points. He didn't get any field goals until early in this 4th quarter when Central really needed some points. Keebler got 2 buckets there in about 35 seconds. Eric Wilcox comes in. Now offensively, he might be a little better than Keebler on his shooting, but he's not as rugged. He won't get the rebounds or play the defense inside that Keebler will. Here's Williams. He's missed 2 in a row.
Somebody was over Keebler's back then.
Well, I had Keebler with 5 fouls.
I thought he did too, Dick, but that obviously was his 4th foul. He sure called it. Okay, they're not in the bonus, are they? Okay. Well, so Keebler 2 points down. You're gonna, I'm surprised they don't go. I believe they'll go right through. Oh my goodness!
A turnover is the one got away from Eric Wilcox.
Well, T.J. Meredith's out of the ball game.
Yeah.
Well, that's their ball handler,
They need to give him a little rest. It takes a lot of energy out of you, guarding that ball and engineering the attack. 58-56. We've been stuck on that score for a while. North Hardin has the lead. This is Crad Jaggers, a long range guarded by Elmore.
Turning the ball over, left side of the floor to right side of the floor. Sending people through, looking for a back door here.
Jaggers gives it to Melvin and over to Aldridge.
Maybe running a stall offense. They're looking for a back door.
Aldridge has a shot blocked, gets the ball back, and tried to shoot again, and it was blocked. It's out of bounds to Central.
Aldridge shot twice then and had them both knocked back in his face. Probably weren't the best shots. Of course, he was trying to draw a foul.
Well, when you slash in there, you penetrate and you pick up your dribble, you got to do something.
Yep, that's right.
Well, we're looking at the...
And the thing about it, Dick, you're 2 points up. You're running a stall offense. You're not getting a whole lot of offensive pressure. If you'll have patience, the defense will usually make a mistake for you, and you can get a basket,
Looking at the Central Hardin huddle, basically, ever since the end of the first quarter, it's been an uphill struggle for Central. They've come from as far down as 11 points. Closed to within 2 at 58-56. We're stuck on that score with only 1:37 to play. As we see the North Hardin yell leaders, yelling squad. Now
I believe I'd still have to go at Mr. Franklin. He's got 4 fouls on him, hasn't he, Dick? And
yeah.
I believe I'd have to take it right down and run it clear out or something and make Brian Franklin guard somebody. I'd put a little pressure on him.
I sure thought that was foul number 5 on Keebler. His reaction when the foul was called seemed to be he was resigned that he was done. But they never did blow the horn on him,
because we're spread. It's a stall offense. Are they going to go for the last shot? I don't believe that. Oh, he missed him. He had Keebler open there if he had turned the...
Oh, Central turns it over.
Well,
Elmore lost the handle.
They go into a stall offense with the best scorer. 4 fouls on him, and it just didn't work. So they're going to have to do it on defense again. And I believe North's going to back it out now and say, well, we're just going to hold on to the ball. Let's see what happens.
Williams splashes for the basket.
Got a charging foul, but I believe they'll call the basket.
No,
good.
I think they can.
No, that's right. Beg your pardon. Okay, still 58-56. Ball went in, but there was a charging foul, so there's no basket. It's disallowed. Right.
It used to be a question about that.
That's right.
A lot of times it would be good, but
in the excitement of the moment, Dick, I forgot about the rule change.
Here's Wilcox shooting over Melvin, wide.
Oh, what? Oh, shot an air ball. Missed everything.
45 seconds to play. North with the lead and possession of the ball. Keebler and Franklin inside continue to lead on each other.
That's the guy to foul. Brad Hardin was thinking he went after Melvin. Need to get out there now. Need to contest the inbounds pass. They didn't.
nothing against his athletic ability, because before he graduates, going to have all kinds of records, Craddock Jaggers. But I'm a little bit surprised with North protecting a 2-point lead here that they've got him in the lineup. I don't know if his ball handling is all that good.
Crad's a gamer.
Aldridge misses a foul shot. North has gone cold at the line.
They sure have. They're giving. Going to have a timeout here. Okay, Coach Morris got 26 seconds. He's going to try to set up something here to get a better shot than they have gotten. Time before last, they set up a stall offense, going to try to get a back door, I guess, and they end up mishandling the ball, knocking it out of bounds. Next time they come down and didn't run their offense, and Wilcox put up a rather wild shot. Still plenty of time left. Now here they got their third chance, so let's see what they do with it this time.
Coach Tully, in the second half, North Hardin has missed 6 free throws. They've missed all 6 foul shots they've attempted in the half.
Tough to win a close one doing that. Tough to win a close one. But I tell you what, it's nail-biting, white knuckle time right now. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen. The defense over there, they said, "Okay, guys, we gotta go at them. We're up 2, so we've got to play just as though everything's on the line here," which it is, of course. But we're going to have to play real hard.
It's Aldridge,
Don't worry about
Jaggers,
making a foul.
Franklin, Williams, and Melvin for North. Central has Elmore, Wilcox, Heidi, Keebler, and Simcoe.
They're going to get a little pressure here. Got 4 guards out there for there's the pressure on the ball.
Elmore spins away from Williams. This is Simcoe.
Going to go for 3.
Wilcox.
9 seconds.
North is up by 2. Elmore missed it. And that's the ball game.
Well, Dick, I'm amazed. They had the opportunity to take the 3, passed it up, and then, of course, they were looking inside. They were trying, obviously. They had something. They were going to try to go inside to get the shot inside. And just didn't even get, well, it was kind of it really wasn't even a very good 3-point effort that they finally got. In 3 efforts, they had their opportunities to win the ball game and just didn't cash in on it.
And for the second Friday night in a row, it came down to Elmore taking a shot at the last second. Against E-Town, he had the last shot, wouldn't go, and it wouldn't go here tonight against North. And the Trojans remain unbeaten in the district. They're 3-0 in district play. A narrow 58-56 win over Central. Central has defeated North only once in high school basketball. That was in December of 1991. So now North has won 7 of 8 down through the years against Central.
That's very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Well, let's look at individual scoring. 16 points for Robert Williams of North Hardin. Jeremy Aldridge scored 5. 18 for Brian Franklin. Justin Huff had 4 points. Joey Stockton 2. David Melvin 2. 8 points for Theron Walker, the new player on the block for North. And Craddock Jaggers had 3 points. For Central Hardin, TJ Meredith scored 6. 11 points by Will Simcoe. Jeremy Elmore had 7. John Keebler scored 8. 15 for Brad Heidi, who turns out to be the high point man. Eric Wilcox scored 5. Brian Lowry 1 point. Jeff Blair scored 3 points to round out the scoring. Close most of the way. Central up 14-11 after a quarter. North up 9 at the half, 35-26. Up 11 after 3 quarters, 54-43. A real valiant effort, comeback by Central, but they fall short, 58-56.
Again, it was almost a carbon copy of the Elizabethtown game, with Central playing an excellent first quarter, leading at the end of the first quarter, and then their reserves on the bench coming in the second quarter and losing the lead to 9 points, and then their starters are coming back, of course, fresh after that rest, Of course, Coach Morris has given a lot of valuable playing time to his bench and trying to develop his bench. That's unquestionably that's what he's trying to do. But the starters, even though they played so hard and valiantly that second half, just couldn't quite get over the hump, and they lost a 2-point ball game.
Central's second straight loss. They're now left with a 2-4 record. North Hardin has bounced back from a loss its last time out against Nelson County, and the Trojans improved to 5 wins, 3 losses. 58-56 victory over Central. Well, that's the story from the North Hardin High School Gymnasium. On behalf of our entire HCEC TV crew, our commentator and analyst, Pat Tully, this is Dick Curtis. Good evening.